Everyone, Becky here. Well, back to the grind, I guess. Back to the grind. HSK 7 through 9 vocabulary. I'm not sure how many people are watching, but yeah, I mean some people are watching, which is blowing my mind. Hello. All right. So what we're doing is giving vocab to DeepSeek. DeepSeek gives us some example sentences, and we go from there. If it's too easy, we just go to the next word, and if there's something to fill in, we fill it in. Okay, DeepSeek's done it this way, but okay. 学校计划扩建操场，为学生们提供更大的活动空间。So, 扩 pertains to expansion, and 建 means to build something. So 扩建, I assume we're expanding in the playground. 扩建, to extend. 操场. Yeah. I am noticing we've started on K. We haven't finished L yet. I'm doing it in reverse order, so presumably we'll finish L somewhere here. Yeah. Anyway, 扩建. Right, yeah, not in the dictionary, but let's move on. Okay, 扩散. Yeah, 扩散, 扩 means expand, 散 means to, among the meanings, it's kind of like scatter or diverse, to sort of spread diversely. I don't know how to explain that. 扩散. 受到污染的空气迅速向周边地区扩散. All right, so air pollution will rapidly spread to neighboring regions. So, 扩散, diffuse. Diffuse is a good translation. Yeah, proliferate. 扩散. Okay, 肿瘤, 尚未扩散到身体其他部位. Yeah, so if a tumor metastasizes, it spreads to another part of the body. 扩散, spread to another part of the body. 有一些关于分子的扩散速率的数据. You're not meant to use a double duh. Anyway, there are data. Data is plural. There are data relating to the speed of spread of molecules, the rate of diffusion of molecules. All right. 3周前发现癌已散布到了他的肝脏. That's not good news. So the cancer has spread to his liver. 肝脏. All right. 这家公司正在通过收购不断扩张业务版图. What is 版图? Okay. So the company is acquiring 收购. 收购, like literally kind of means purchase, but it's used in company acquisitions. 收购, 不断扩张业务版图. I don't know what 版图 is. All right, so obviously this is another expand, but it's used here to your company is expanding, broadening. All right, broadening the company's 版图 domain. All right, 版图. I don't know this word. This is not a problem. 扩张, 向外张大或伸开去. Okay, so you're expanding outwards, and yeah, or extending outwards. 经济扩张, 这种药能使血管扩张. The second one was cause your 血管. 血管. I guess 血管 vein. Yeah, okay, so blood vessels are that's the common term for veins and arteries, is it? I don't know. I should study anatomy at some point. 血管. Okay, veins and arteries. So 动脉 and 静脉. 动脉 is artery, 静脉 is vein. 血管, okay, it's both of them. And 扩张血管. So expand your veins and arteries. I'm not sure if you'd want to do that. Maybe there are medical reasons to do that. All right. 看到这一幕，他忍不住伤心的哭泣起来。哭泣。You get the idea. 哭泣。Oh, maybe I'm wrong. 哭泣 says 轻声的哭. So you're crying in quiet. Is that important? You're weeping. So 哭泣, is this silent? No. No, I mean, when someone 哭泣, are they silent? Not necessarily. Okay, this one. 嚎啕大哭. All right. So my crying for dramatic effect kind of ruined the meaning a little bit. So I should silently cry. You know. 嚎啕大哭. Okay, 哭泣, 无声哭泣, silently cry. 吟泣. Yin is to drink. 吟泣. To weep in silence. Is there another meaning of yin? I can't believe that's a phrase. 吟泣. All right. We haven't gone to there. All right. Anyway, 哭泣, to weep. What's next? 这杯黑咖啡喝起来非常苦涩. Now, if you're like me, you might not know this word, 苦涩. Okay, so 苦涩 is astringent. Astringent. Oh, okay, hold on. The 涩 is astringent. Yeah, there's a flavor. 苦涩. You might not be familiar with this flavor. 苦涩. Bitter and astringent. 涩味. Yeah, there is a flavor. 涩味. Yeah, it is. So tart. Oh yeah, I don't know. It is tart as a flavor. I don't know. I never really understood this flavor, but yeah, there are certain foods that are a bit tart, astringent. So I don't know. So apparently, what is this? Persimmons? I can't see. Garlic. Garlic is 涩味. I don't know. This is persimmon, right? Persimmon is 石榴, right? I always get this mixed up. 石榴. Pomegranate. Oh, it's just 六字. No, 柿子. I told you I always get it mixed up. Maybe I'll just put it in English. This one. 柿子. Okay. I get 柿子 and 石榴 mixed up, and they're totally different fruits. But anyway. So apparently this is 柿子 and this is 柿子. Okay. 素柿. So astringent persimmon. All right. Apparently, yeah, there's a flavor. Anyway, I think most of the time, 苦涩 refers to like emotions. Let's look it up. Used figuratively. 苦 is bitter, like literally bitter, but often it refers to things figuratively. All right, 苦涩 in the dictionary, 又苦又涩的味道. So bitter and astringent, that's the first one. And number 2, 形容痛苦难受. Yeah, so this is quite normal with bitter in particular. Words that include bitter. It's bitter tasting, but also this sort of a bitter emotion or sensation or something. Okay, 苦涩的表情. Yeah, 苦涩的表情. All right, so black coffee is bitter and astringent. I'm not sure. I don't really understand so. This flavor is, I don't know, my brain doesn't have this flavor. It's like, nope, you don't get that flavor. Maybe I'm astringent blind. Can you have flavor blindness? Maybe there's such a thing. People who are colorblind, if you can be colorblind, can you be flavor blind? I've never thought about this before, but that makes perfect sense, right? Why would you? I don't know. What are the other senses? Touch blind. Are there certain touches that you cannot feel? Taste blind, sound blind, partially deaf. Maybe there are some sounds people can't. Yeah, all right, let's get back on track. 它的侧脸, the side face, but silhouette. 酷似, I don't know. 那位著名的电影明星, what is 酷似? Strikingly resemble. Okay. So 侧脸, 酷似, 酷似. So, yeah, this is a common phrase in English, right? There's a striking resemblance to such and such. I remember a quote. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but what happened was, so there's a movie called The Great Race. It's quite an old movie now. But yeah, we used to watch this as kids. I don't know, we kind of enjoyed this. Anyway, so there's Mac. Sorry, not Max. We want Professor Fate. Professor Fate. This is Professor Fate. And he's like the evil genius type. And there is Prince Hapnik. Now, I think it's the same actor, right? Played by Jack Lemmon and Professor Fate, also Jack Lemmon. And so in the movie, it's like, you bear a striking resemblance to someone else we know. And it's like, oh, it just must be a coincidence. So it was a bit of an in-joke. Yeah. His response to be informed of his striking resemblance to Professor Fate is to burst out laughing, poor fellow. Yeah, it's like, oh, poor fellow for looking like me. You bear a striking resemblance. It's because they're the same person in reality, but the same actor. Yeah. So, 酷似 is this one. Striking resemblance between Professor Fate and Prince Hapnik. Okay. 非常相像他俩的长相酷似 Alright. So there's some grammar here we need to learn some specific grammar, word specific grammar. 他酷似我认为认识的一个人. So he bears a striking resemblance to someone I know. So 他酷似一个人. So person 酷似 person, right? Grammar structure. 这个人长得酷似他父亲. Okay, so this person grew like her father. 这个人他的儿子. 这个人酷似他的父亲. So 人酷似人. Okay. 他酷似我以前认识的一个孩子. Yeah, so what's this one? Okay, 他与他母亲在相同的年龄时长相酷似. So this is a different grammar structure, right? So 谁和谁. This is a prepositional phrase, so we can kind of just discard that. This part is a prepositional phrase. Discard or add in as will. 长相酷似. So their appearance is strikingly similar. 他长得酷似他的母亲. So this is a little bit different. Yeah, so 酷似他的母亲, like a spitting image of her mother. So she grew like grew as, or I don't know, you say 长得像, okay, looks like this. 他酷似他的父亲, 酷似他的姐姐, 酷似他母亲, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we have to pay a little bit of attention to the grammar. So his silhouette strikingly resembles a movie star, that famous movie star. 连续一个月没下雨，田地里的庄稼都枯萎了。Yeah, all right. 枯萎，枯萎. It's wither, to wither. 枯萎. So we put it in here. It refers to plants in particular. 枯萎. All right. So 枯萎, to wither, or withered. 枯萎. I think it's mostly a verb. 枯萎. All right, one second. 枯 is 枯燥的枯. 枯燥的枯. Dry and boring. Dry and dull, uninteresting, tedious. That kind of didn't help, did it? 干枯, this one. 干枯的枯. Yeah, this is better. Withered, dry, shriveled up. So 枯萎. I believe it's specific for plants, right? I don't recall ever seeing it other than plants. There's another one, 凋谢. 凋谢. Wither, wizened. I don't know that one, but 凋谢 is a withered. Yet another one. Yeah, what's the difference? I don't know. If we look up 凋谢 in the dictionary, it says 草木花叶枯萎脱掉. So 凋谢 is not just wither, but wither and fall. Right? All right. 比喻衰退死亡. Yeah, also used figuratively. All right. 枯萎. So this is the process of going from a state of hydration to a state of like lacking hydration. What's it say in the dictionary? 干枯萎缩. 萎缩. What? So you're shrinking by drying out. Or atrophy in animals. All right. I don't think we need to know that right now. Okay. 荷叶日渐枯萎，脱离了人民，任何才能都将枯萎. So 枯萎 can be used figuratively. 枯萎才能. Yeah, unfortunately there is. But 才能 is a bit of an issue because it does mean have this noun usage, and there's also 才能and only then. But in that case, those are separate words. 才 and 能. 才能. Yeah. So what things can wither? It seems like other things can wither. Flowers, roses, flowers. I think, yeah. Maybe it should just be plants. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Okay, cool. Wait. All right. 面对失败，没有抱怨，只是无奈的枯萎了。No，苦笑了一声，苦笑了一声。So bitter smile. 苦笑. It's like you're laughing because it's really bad. Yeah, I don't know. 苦笑. A bitter laugh. 苦笑. Yeah, do we say that in English? I guess we do now. 苦笑. Yeah, sometimes when something bad happens, 苦笑. 心里不愉快，却强行装出了笑容. Forced smile. 无效. Oh, maybe it's like hide the pain, Harold. 无效. Yeah, it looks artificial, doesn't it? Wait, what was that? Silence Wang. I don't know, what is that? Why would that come up? Hide the pain, Harold. This is hide the pain, Harold. He's like, 哭笑. Is that 哭笑? It looks kind of 哭笑. I don't know. All right. Hide the 哭笑. All right. 这种让人 哭笑不得的回答，弄得大家不知道该怎么接话。接话。Oh, is this 接话 here meaning respond? All right. Anyway, 哭笑不得. We got the same thing in English in the sense of we don't know whether to laugh or cry. But yeah, it's kind of 哭笑不得. What's the dictionary define it as? Well, Webster's dictionary defines a wedding as the process of removing one's weeds from one's garden. 我问他，近况如何？近况如何？OK，近况如何？他有些哭笑不得，他哭笑不得。农场越来越小，有时真让人哭笑不得。So the farm is getting smaller. Yeah, it's funny because it's, I don't know, tragic and yeah. If it was in a storybook or something, it'd be like, oh, maybe, I don't know. 父母为了培养他，可谓苦心经营，付出了很多。苦心经营，苦心经营。So the 经营, well, I don't know what this is. 苦心 bitter heart, 苦心经营. And okay, painstaking effort. This kind of makes sense. Build up an enterprise through painstaking effort. All right, 苦心经营. 苦心 is in the dictionary. The dictionary says, oh, I've got some weird light thing going on. 1 second. All right, where were we? 苦心 in the dictionary. 苦心. All right, 苦心. 费尽辛劳的用在某些事情上的心思或精力. Yeah, painstaking effort, basically. 别辜负他的苦心，辜负他的苦心. That's interesting. So 辜负他的苦心，辜负。Yeah, 小树往往辜负园丁的苦心. That's interesting. So a little tree, 往往 usually, so little trees or saplings, some often disappoint. 园丁 is one of the words for gardener. Yeah. So upset. So 辜负. I don't know how to explain it. Live up to the hard gardener's expectation, hard-working gardener's expectation. Yeah, kind of lets them down. He put in all the hard work, and the trees didn't grow. All right, 副词，用尽了心思或精力，不信经营. Okay, so that's this example. All right, let's continue. 孩子们用彩色蜡笔. So we did wax previously, didn't we? 蜡笔，在纸上画出了美丽的彩虹. Yeah, 蜡笔. So we're meant to be learning 蜡, are we? 蜡笔, crayons. This is wax pen. Wax pen is crayon, wax type. All right, 蜡笔，蜡笔小新. Manga and anime series. All right. I did not know that. Okay, so la is just wax. Wax can or la is can. Right. 清晨，街道上响起了汽车的喇叭声，喇叭声，也喇叭。Get off the road! 喇叭，喇叭。Oh yeah. 唢呐，唢呐 is a musical instrument. I guess it's a type of 喇叭。唢呐 very, very loud. 唢呐 yeah, 唢呐 唢呐 did I not search for that? Oh, it's another way of spelling, is it? All right. 喇叭 so you 鸣喇叭 明喇叭. What do you do with the 喇叭? You 明喇叭. Or if you have this sign here, you don't 明喇叭. 禁止鸣喇叭. 禁止鸣喇叭. All right. 喇叭. What's this? That was not what I was expecting. 喇叭 is a horn. 停车喇叭. All right. 一个点点. 喇叭. 喇叭声. OK, 我们需要拉动内需 what 内需来促进经济的稳定增长。拉动内需 what is 内需 domestic demand. Oh, we did this one, didn't we? 内需 yeah, I forgot already. 拉动 I don't know, pull to move. 拉动 we're back in L's. Yeah, we're now doing L's. I didn't notice, but these are L's. 拉动 no, it wasn't in the dictionary. Let's just look it up here. 拉动这个汉语词汇，近代汉语的意是帮助学起作用的帮助学起作用的变换。Okay, so you assist something and thereby cause it to 起作用, to have a functionality or change. Stimulate, motivate. Okay, 有拉动。德州七旬老人在肚子上加个what is that? 加坠 is it? No, 加更坠 I don't know. 拉动三轮车 what is this? I don't know. What's it got to do with the tummy and time period? All right, let's move on. Maybe these examples are just not the most useful. 拉动 so pull, but more like pull in the sense of stimulate, motivate. 拉动因素是指与目的地有关的因素。Hey, what's a GitHub pull request? 拉取请求 is that right? 拉入请求 makes more sense to me. 拉入请求拉要求 well, maybe it should just be 拉求 or something like this. Pull request. Pull 请求 all right. It's not 拉动 is the important bit. 解矿机一收缩就拉动这些组织。What is 解矿机 ciliary? I don't know. Some eyebrow related muscle, or maybe eyelash related muscle. Oh, maybe it's an eye related muscle. 解矿机 all right, something in my eye. All right. And when that thing retracts or contracts, 就拉动这些组织. Okay, 组织 in the context of biology is tissue. Usually it's organization, but 我们认为拉动成功上的弓弦大约需要100磅的力. So this is just literally pulling a bow, a longbow, like a British longbow. All right. Anyway, I think we got the rough idea. 今天公司来的几位重要的来宾 yeah, 来宾 it's kind of the same idea as 来客 that sort of thing, right? There's a few other ones 来宾 so 宾 is 嘉宾的宾 I guess. 来宾 is it in the dictionary? 来宾来的客人 all right. 特指邀请来的客人. All right, so they're coming at a request. Okay, 接待来宾. All right. There's a few others like this. Let's see if I can look them up. Lie. There's too many words beginning with lie. All right, let's just move on then. There are other ones like 来客. 来客 is the obvious one. 来客. Guest. Few others like that. 他刚才接了一个来电. Oh, here's another one. 来电 is this an incoming telegraph? 在银行提醒我信用卡还款. An incoming telephone call. But yeah, phone in like, or telegram. Yeah, I think it's more like telegram. Is telegram and telegraph the same thing? Okay, 来电. Do people say this? Maybe. 来电者. 来电者. So that's a receiver, someone who is receiving a phone call. 来电, iPhone 来电全屏幕. All right, so this is what happens when you get a phone call. 来电. So is it a verb? 来电. Here it's used as a noun. Incoming telephone call. 来电. All right, let's have a look at the dictionary, see what it says. It says, I'm not in the dictionary. 来电, let's look at it in here, look up here. 来电是有, no, this is, I need the dictionary, the word definition. No, 现在来剧本. I just want the word. Oh, it's not here, is it? So this is some company thing. Yeah, 移动应用, some app. It's the name of an app that they've named after this. All right. All right. Maybe we can put it in here. 来电. 功能包括来电显示 the caller ID, is it? 来电显示 caller ID. Okay, 我问他能否过会儿再来电话. Yeah, that's the problem. Because these databases don't really capture the, like, are able to recognize that, yeah, 来电 and 来电话kind of, all right. The two characters in 来电 are used separately. Oh, here's another one. 欢迎各位来访. Yeah. Here it's used as a noun, right? 来访. 这是我们公司的产品展示厅. So, but this is also a noun. Let me see what the dictionary says. 来访. Verb, 前来访问. 来访的群众. But I think it's also a noun. Let me come to visit. 所有来访者. Oh, maybe you need to stick the 者 to turn it into a noun. Okay, but 各位来访, that's a noun. The AI is giving us a noun. That's 来访后, that's a verb. 来访者. But if this is a thing, then it's going to be a verb. 他们的来访. Like, here it's a noun. 他们的来访. This is the act of visiting though. 来访, 一批来访的俄罗斯科学家. No, I think the AI is incorrect. 来访. I don't know. I've got too many data points that contradict the AI. 来访. 动词. Right. 来此访问. 造访. Really? 造访. All right. 前来拜访访问. 现一直前来反映问题. 提前一件. What? So 来访，有僧僧 is a monk，有僧来访护食之前，护食前，无锡他脑高牙全。It's a poem, right? It rhymes. But all right, 来访. So a monk came and said, I have no idea what this says. 无锡茶脑高甲醛. It's a poem. Tang Dynasty poem. All right. I can read it. Don't know what it means. Yeah. I mean, Tang Dynasty poetry is like that. Like, it's another language. All right. I'm not sure what to do with this, but I'm going to assume it is a verb. And 各位来访. 各位来访者. What if I put 各位 in here? No examples come up. I'll assume the AI is mistaken. 他们在这条来回走了20年的小路上. Okay, so 这条小路, 这条来回走了20年的小路. So 来回 literally means come and fro. It can refer to the coming and froing of humans and things, but here it's referring to like I've been on this road quite a number of times for the last 20 years. 来回, yeah, to and fro, back and forth. Right? 留下了无数回迹. Right? What does the dictionary say? 来回. 来回. First one is a verb. 往返一次的距离. Okay, so make a round trip, right? Maybe it's in the same order as this dictionary as that one. All right, 从家到单位来回有5公里. So a return trip from home to work is 5 kilometers. Number 2 is a noun. 往返一次, the return journey. 从武汉到长沙一天, 可打个来回. 打个来回. What's that? Make a return journey? You can go from Wuhan to Changsha. You can go there and back. Something like that, maybe. All right. Number 3 is an adverb. 来来去去不止一次. So you're going back and forth repeatedly, not just once. 你来回走个不停. 在干嘛? 在干什么? What you doing? You've been back and forth non-stop. Sounds like your mother complaining. You've been back and forth non-stop. What have you been up to? All right, 来回. 他在这 no, we did that one. 这件文物 is an artifact 的来历非常神秘，至今没有定论。Right, so the 来历 here it's like it kind of means origin, but it's like something like how it came about or its history, the history of this artifact. Origin, history, antecedents. All right, I wasn't going to guess antecedents, I can tell you. 来历人或事物的历史和背景. So the background story or history to a person or some object. 来历不明，查清来历，有来历的特殊人物. All right, 来历. All right, let's continue. 想要解决问题，我们必须先弄清楚事情的来龙去脉. I use this term all the time. 来龙去脉. So you've got like a sequence of events, and the whole course of events is the 来龙去脉. Literally, come, dragon, go, 脉. 脉 is vein, blood vessel. I don't know. All right. 来龙去脉. I don't know. Or maybe it's 山脉的脉. 来龙去脉. The rise and fall of the train, but I've never seen it used to mean this. I've only ever seen it used to mean this. Like the whole sequence of events, you've got to understand the 来龙去脉 to understand the whole problem. 来龙去脉. This is one of my favorite chongyus. 来龙去脉. Is it in the dictionary? 来龙去脉. How can it not be in the dictionary? It's not in the dictionary. I'm gonna have to add it. That's one of my favorite chongyus. I use it all the time. It's really convenient when it's like a whole. You want to know the whole course of events? I'll recite them off the my head for you or something. All right. 这份工作机会来之不易. Yeah, 来之. I always get the tones wrong, but this is a very important 成语. 我会加倍珍惜. Yeah, 来之不易, 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 来之不易. All right. So it basically comes not easily. Something like that, right? Comes not easily. Hard to come by. Yeah, 来之不易. So what are some things that are hard to come by? Opportunities. 我们赞扬他们来之不易的成功和成就. Success and achievements. I feel like those are, I don't know, hard earned, not easily earned. Victory, 胜利, 成功. All right. So not easily come by forms of success and achievement. 比赛时，啦啦队 ，OK， 啦啦队，啦啦队在场边热情的为动物园呐喊助威。OK， 啦啦队，啦啦队。Oh, I thought that was Google image search. 啦啦队. This seems to be some sort of American thing. 啦啦队. Yeah, go team. Do they have it in other countries? Maybe they have it in China. I've never seen it in China. La La Dui. I don't know. It seems American to me. Game day cheerleading. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So La La Dui is the team. Dui is team. So this is the team. This is La La Dui. Okay. So La La Dui. So what do La La Dui do? They 呐喊助威. 呐喊 is yelling. 呐喊. 呐喊. My neighbors will be like, keep it down in there. 别呐喊. All right. 助威. Okay. 助威. I don't know this word, but I feel like I should know this word. 助威. To assist. Wei is kind of like power or something. So to assist their power. I'm going to have a look in the dictionary, see what it says. Oh, 助威. I mean, it's colored in, so I've studied it at some point. 助威. 帮助壮大声势. Okay. 观众的助威. Sorry, 助威声正耳欲聋. Do you remember this one? I'll type it in here. This is their example. 观众 the audience's 助威声. 助威声. So this 助威声. So 助威, their encouragement, but the noise they're making to cheer is 震耳. 震耳. 欲聋. 震耳欲聋. We talked about this. 震耳欲聋. So it's so loud, you have an ear earthquake, an earthquake of your ears, and you wish to be deaf because it's so loud. I don't know. Jin is related to earthquakes, but what is it? Maybe quake. Quake ears wish to be deaf because it's so loud. I really like the imaginativeness, creativity of some of these Chinese. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Jin, what is it? 震耳欲聋. 震耳欲聋. All right, La La Dui. All right, let's continue. All right, wait. 拉链. Google image search. 拉链. And I'll close some windows. This is 拉链. There you go. 拉链. So 链, we studied before, right? What was it? We studied, was it 链锁? Liansuo, 铁链. Oh, maybe it was 锁链. The other way around. Yeah, 锁链. Sorry, a lot of the time that you can mess up the orders of the characters and still somehow be right. 锁链. All right, so this is 锁链. And what are we doing? Oh, 拉链. So we get rid of the interlocking links and 拉链. And we're pulling them instead now. So pulling these links. 拉链. So it's a zipper. 拉链. What's the verb? I don't know. 背包的拉链坏了. Oh, that's annoying. 里面的东西都掉了出来. Oh, that's even more annoying. Yeah, you have to get a whole new bag because your zipper is problematic. 拉链, what's the verb? Wait, what's 拉链mean? Zipper head? So what's the verb? Is it 拉上 拉链. So zoop, 拉上拉链. All right, 拉上了拉链. All right, next. 他想 what? 哦，他想尽办法拉拢 I don't know this word. 其他部门的同事支持他的提案。拉拢 I got nothing. 拉拢 It's in the dictionary. It is a word. I mean, the HSK corpus didn't just make it up. All right. 拉拢. Let's see what we got here. It is a verb. 用不正当的手段使别人靠拢到自己方面来而使自己得到好处. All right. So this is a negative word. Use inappropriate schemes or methods or tactics to bring people over to your side. 靠拢. Use 靠拢. And yeah, for your personal benefit. 拉拢. Rope in. So this is a negative word. I need more examples. You know what? Let's go for an example paragraph. Can I get an example paragraph for this? It needs a whole story. All right. 两家公司正在竞争同一个大项目. All right. We have our plot. We have two companies competing over a project. 为了击败对手, A 公司的经理试图拉拢对方团队中的一位核心工程师. Did you get it? All right, so one company, or company A, is trying to drag in inappropriately an engineer, a core engineer from the other team. 承诺给他双倍薪水和高管职位, promising, okay, double the salary and say like 高管职位, I don't know, some high-level management position. 然而，这位工程师并没有被轻易拉拢, so he's not easily dragged in. All right, 因为他更看重职业道德. A 公司经理建议交不情. Okay, so company A 建议, this is to view favorably. 应交不 I don't know, maybe that's a 成语。右转而拉拢工程师的助理。Okay. Is this 见应交不情? Is this is 见应交 a word? Or maybe 应交 is a word. So maybe he saw that his scheming and his plotting and his mischief was unsuccessful, and then he changed and tried to rope in the engineer's 助理, helper or assistant. Do engineers have assistants? You have to be a pretty high-level engineer to get an assistant. 希望通过他获取内部信息。这种不择手段is a 成语. It means unscrupulous. So 选择的择, so you're not choosing between methods, which means you don't care if it's good or bad method or if it harms other people. You just do it anyway. Okay. 这种不择手段拉拢他人的做法最终被曝光。It's been exposed. 反而让 A 公司失去了信誉。Alright, so the shenanigans were exposed and company A thereby lost credibility. Alright, so this is 拉拢. Alright, how did I go with translation? You know what? I don't care. I'm not learning English. All right, where were we? 拉拢. Here. All right. So it's like dragging in someone like unscrupulously. Did we need to look at 靠拢? Or are we going to look at that soon? We'll probably end up looking at this in the next batch. 靠拢. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, we'll look at that probably tomorrow. How long? Alright. 他一手揽过所有的责任，不让同事们受牵连。I don't know what this means, but 揽过. So 揽, I believe this 揽 means you're doing all the work yourself. Monopolize, but not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of, you're taking it on, but it's like, there's like all these responsibilities, like, you know what, I'm doing it all. 揽. Yeah, 揽所有的责任 and not 牵连. Yeah, 不让同事们受牵连. So don't get your co-workers involved, your colleagues involved, which I'm not sure. This is kind of roped in. 揽. All right, let's look it up in the dictionary. Yeah, so the dictionary 揽, 5 definitions. All right, we'll just go through them. 1, it's a verb. 包办. 把持. What is 把持? 包办 makes sense. 包办. It's kind of like, well, it's this, right? Run the whole show. 包办. All right. So what is 把持? I don't know this word. All right, this is more negative, isn't it? Okay, so 独揽. So 独揽, arrogate. Monopolize in the sense of I'm doing everything myself. 他便独揽了整个国家的大权. Okay, so it's more like, you know, like all your sovereignty belong to me. All your base 独揽, 被我独揽. All right, you get the idea. 独揽. So, all right, 独揽. There's another one. 总揽. Like, okay. Kind of same idea. What? Let's read this one. 第6章是结论，也是文章研究要点的总览. It's like a summary or something. Maybe this is something else. All right, let's move on. Number 2, 用胳膊搂 really? 学靠近自己，妈妈把我揽在怀里 really? 揽在怀里。All right, there you go. 揽在怀里。揽在怀里。揽明月入怀。What is 明月? Bright moon. Embrace the bright moon into your bosom. It sounds better in Chinese. All right. No, I think 搂在怀里 is a better choice. 搂在怀里. Or at least it's more common. Maybe I just make a note that there exists this alternative. Okay, so 包揽. What's 包揽? Undertake the whole task. 包揽. All right. Oh, this is 包办, but 包揽. All right. And 承揽. So 承担揽 the entire project. All right. Number 4 is 捆. So 用绳子把竹竿拦上。So I'm expecting bundles of 竹竿, wooden bamboo sticks like this. This is pretty rare. Let's move on. And number 5 is 书面语采摘上天蓝月. Maybe that was what the novel name is. 上天蓝月. 上天蓝月. Apparently it's a song. 上天 can mean God, it can mean sky above. 蓝月. So 采摘. So maybe it's like God is 九天蓝月. Reach for the stars. 九天蓝月. What is the 九天? Why is it 九天? Ninth heaven. Oh, okay. So this is some sort of mythology. All right. Anyway, the important one was this kind of like monopolizing something. Maybe it is more negative. Is this negative? It depends on context. This one neutral. All right. Okay, 蓝责任. Positive shows leadership. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got this. I'm not going to let you down. 蓝工程, to contract a project. 蓝活, neutral to positive, but 小孩揽在怀里, warm, affectionate. Negative usages, 揽权, monopolize power. 大包大揽, take complete charge, overbearing. 揽工, all right. Then credit. 招揽顾客, slightly negative, pushy sales, all right. Here is positive or heroic. This is the, I got it. You chillax. Go chillax in the corner. All right. Because that's where you chillax. All right, where were we? 缆. All right. So, 游客们乘坐缆车，缓缓登上山顶，俯瞰整个城市的美景。Okay, 缆车. Okay, first of all, let's do 缆, or actually let's do 电缆. 电缆. So 电缆 is an electric cable. Right? So 电缆, 电线 also. But 电缆, this is the cable. So I guess 电缆 is multiple wires in one, like 电缆. All right. So 缆 is a cable. So these are cables, right? And 缆车, this is 缆车, right? 缆车, cable car. 缆车. Okay, so the tourists, they ride the cable car and slowly ascend the mountain. 俯瞰. I'm not sure if you know this one. 俯瞰. It means to look at something from an elevated position. 俯瞰. So we're looking at the city. So if you go to Beijing, there's a few places where you can look at Beijing from an elevated position. Yeah, 俯瞰. Maybe I'll just put 俯瞰. Yeah, just note that this isn't, it's pronounced the same as can to see, but it's a different character. Beijing? No. Beijing. So there's a few places where you can do it in Beijing. Yeah. That's not Beijing, is it? Oh yeah, that's Beijing. Fulkan, it's not, yeah, so Fulkan Beijing. There's a few mountains and things. Olympic Tower. Oh, is this Olympic Tower? What's this? I don't recall this bridge. Yeah, so where is this? This is Gulou, is it? I used to live quite close to here. This is, one's Gulou, one's Zhonglou. I don't know which is which. I used to live over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, I got caught during the pandemic, and basically wherever I could stay, I stayed. Yeah. This is Xiangshan. This is a mountain close-ish to Beijing, and you can see Beijing from Xiangshan. All right. So this is the Forbidden City. There's a mountain here you can climb up. I forget what it's called. It's a historical, it's not so tall, but you can get a bit of a view of the Forbidden City from there. Anyway, 俯瞰. All right, 周末我懒得出门，只想在家好好休息。Yeah, 懒得. Okay, so yeah, so let's start off with 懒惰. 懒惰. 懒惰 is lazy. 懒惰. 惰 is inert. 懒惰. So 懒惰. This is a noun. No, hold on. It's an adjective. 懒惰. It's adjective. Sorry, adjective. Now 懒得. It's kind of pertains to lazy, but it's like it's, I don't know how to explain it so well. I'm lazy and therefore don't want to do X. So 懒得出门, I'm lazy and therefore don't want to go out. Yeah? But it's not so much lazy in the negative sense. I'm disinclined to. 出门. Yeah. 我懒得什么? Yeah. 他懒得跟他理论. What is 理论? Theory. 我跟他理论. Oh, I didn't know 理论 has another meaning. She's so lazy. She's disinclined to theory with him. I had no idea 理论 had that meaning. Okay, so she's disinclined to acquiesce to his request. 他懒得做热饭热菜. All right. So he's disinclined to cook hot food. 我当时懒得动, disinclined to move. I guess so. 不愿意出门. 懒得做, 懒得照看那房子. Yeah, I can't be bothered. So the implication is, yeah, this is kind of a unique grammar. This word has unique grammar. The word after it, so it must take an object, and that object is something you don't do. Lan is kind of lazy, but here it's like, it's not as critical. It's not saying like I was lazy. It's like I just don't want to kind of thing. Yeah, the dictionary says 懒的非常厌烦，不愿意做某事。So you're not willing to do something. 懒得上街，懒得搭理。Alright, so 懒得上街，懒得上街。Go on the street or something, maybe just go out. 搭理 is to talk with someone. 懒得搭理他. I don't want to talk to him. Yeah, so it's not necessarily lazy, but yeah. All right. And the other lan word is shulan. Shulan, be lazy. Be lazy is a sloth. Be lazy. Shulan. Is there anything else? I don't know. Oh, the other one is tolan. Tolan. So tolan is kind of like goofing off or something like this. So you should be working, but you're tolan. Yeah. All right. 懒惰. Oh, here we go. This is lazy. 懒惰. So here it's a noun meaning laziness. 懒惰是他学习中遇到的最大障碍. So laziness is the biggest obstacle to in his studies. 懒惰. 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 Yeah. 我承认我天生懒惰. Yeah. 他不得不承认，他既非不诚实，也非懒惰. Neither dishonest nor lazy. That's an odd combination to put together. She is both not honest, no, not dishonest. Not dishonest. You could just say 既诚实, right? 既诚实, 也不懒惰. There must be a better word for 不懒惰. 非懒惰, I don't know. 这全然是懒惰. Lazy bones. Oh yeah, 懒蛋. 懒蛋. It's not lazy bones, it's lazy egg. 懒蛋. Lazy bones. Lazy egg. 变成懒蛋. You're a bit of a lazy bones. You're a bit of a lazy egg, aren't you? Anyway, 懒蛋. All right. OK， 老人扶着公园的栏杆，慢慢的散着步。So 栏杆. So okay, there's a few words we need to go through first. So 围栏, the fence. So 栏 by itself kind of means fence. 围栏 is a fence going around. And 栅栏, this is also a fence. I don't know the difference actually. This looks very wooden. Oh yeah, there's also 木兰, and this 木兰 is this one, not 花木兰 the 木兰. It's a different character. Yeah, like a wooden fence. 木兰. All right. So we are now experts on 栏, 栏杆. So 杆 is a pole. There's different types of poles. So 栏杆. So we got this kind of pole, right? So you can hold on to it. So 扶手. Is it the same as 扶手? Kind of. I don't know. What's the difference? Maybe 扶手 is more general. 栏杆. I don't know. Fence pole. 栏杆. Yeah, fence pole. 栏杆. All right. Now that we're all experts, what's the dictionary say? 栏杆. Sorry, is it in the dictionary? 栏杆? Here it is. 桥或凉台等边沿上用来阻拦的东西. Alright, so 有的像栅栏也做栏杆. There's another way of writing it apparently. 栏杆, that one. So this is the same thing, it's just that. 栏杆. Alright. 栏杆. Langan. So this one is designed to protect you from falling off. Like that. That's how it happens. Langan. All right. I've just offended. This is I don't know, some princess somewhere. I don't know. Splat. All right. All right. So 扶手. 扶手. What's the difference? I don't know. 扶手. Maybe, yeah, it doesn't necessarily stop you from falling off a 扶手. All right. Langan. So 老人扶着. So 扶手的扶, but this is used as a verb here. 扶着. So leaning against the park's railing, 慢慢地散着步. 他们狼狈为奸. All right. 最终都受到了法律的严罚. Okay. What is the word we're meant to be learning? It's not in bold. 狼狈为奸. Okay. 狼狈为奸. Is that what we're meant to be learning? Maybe it's just, yeah, 狼狈. 狼狈. 狼狈, so lang is wolf, right? Is the word for wolf. 狼狈, I don't know why. This sort of difficult situation. This one is the usual one. 狼狈不堪. 狼狈不堪. Stuck in a dilemma. 狼狈不堪. That's the usual one I usually encounter. Okay, 狼狈. Difficult situation. 狼狈为奸. All right. Apparently there's this meaning as well. But we're only meant to be learning 狼狈. So 狼狈. Difficult situation, cut a sorry figure, scoundrel. Let's see what it says in the dictionary for 狼狈. 狼狈, 书面语, 形容词, 传说, 狈, 是一种兽. Did you get that? So apparently 狈 is some, oh, here it is, legendary wolf. So yeah, it's a mythological, legendary beast. 前腿很短，走路时要趴在狼的身上. Really? So it has very short legs, and therefore, when it wants to move around, it has to lie prone on a wolf's back. Really? So this is a 背. All right. All right. This is a 背. All right. And then what's next? Okay. 形容很艰难困苦的极其窘迫的样子. Okay, so it describes the 样子. 样子. So in a difficult situation, let's look at 狼狈. 狼狈. 狼狈不堪. 狼狈. 狼狈不堪. Okay, 他样子狼狈不堪. Is that right? 他不知道自己如何弄得如此狼狈不堪. So she was 弄得狼狈不堪. She got into this unholy mess. Okay. 在杰德 Jade. Okay. 强烈而严肃的凝视下，他狼狈不堪. So under Jade's blah 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 gaze, he is 狼狈不堪. Uncomfortable, misspelt comforted. Okay. 你使得我狼狈不堪. You've put me in an awkward position. All right. All right. 狼狈为奸. So 奸, it's not a very good word, but all right. Yeah. 狼狈为奸. Villains collude to work hand in glove with someone at nefarious ends. All right. Let's move on. So 狼狈. Oh, hold on. Oh, did the AI get confused? All right. All right. So, 朗诵. 朗诵. So 朗, you probably know 朗读. 朗读. Let me 朗读一下. 决出声的 no 决出声的读出文字内容。我在朗读。默读 to read silently. And that was 默读ing. All right. So 朗诵. Song is chanting, right? 吟诵, if I remember correctly. 吟诵, this one. 吟诵. Oh, okay. 吟诵, chant. So 朗诵 is chant aloud. 他在比赛中朗诵了一首感人至深的诗歌。What is this? 感人至深. All right. Deeply touching. So reciting or chanting 诗歌 poems. All right. I like a nice poem. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Oh, this is one of my very, very common chungy. Okay. 狼吞虎咽. No, 咽. 狼吞虎咽. So we saw 狼 just a moment ago. I said it means wolf. It still means wolf. Wolf swallows. Tiger swallows. Okay, there's two words that mean swallow. Yeah, it's both swallow, right? Swallow, yeah. Wolf swallow, tiger swallow. So, you know, like Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. That's not how you spell monster, but it's close enough. Yeah. So we're eating like a wolf. I'm wolfing down something. Cookies. Nom 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 nom. Oh, hot shit. Oh, nom 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 nom. Oh, pasta. Oh, I like some pasta. Oh, burger. Oh, 狼吞虎咽. 狼吞虎咽. Okay. 他饿坏了. Oh, so hungry. I feel sorry. 端起饭碗就狼吞虎咽的吃起来. So hungry. He wolfed it down. Nom 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 nom. Cookie. Okay, 栏目. We didn't do this one when we did 栏目. But this refers to a column in a newspaper or magazine or like a board, a notice board or something like this. 栏目. Yeah. 栏目. 这个电视栏目专门介绍世界各地美食. Okay, so a television program. Here it's a program. 栏目. I didn't know it could be used like that. Usually 电视项目, right? Anyway, 栏目. Maybe it's just borrowing from historical usage. It used to be like a column in a magazine or newspaper. Maybe over time, when TV came around, 栏目, it changed. 栏目, not in the dictionary. Okay, one second. Yeah, I don't know. 报栏, what is 报栏? This one. 报栏, bulletin board. 报栏, 台报栏. No, this is a poster board. 台报栏. And 留言栏. Message board. 留言 is what you do when you watch a YouTube video and the YouTuber says, oh, I should leave a comment. All right. Is that foreshadowing? I don't know. 留言. So 留言栏. All right. 留言栏. A message board. You leave a notice or something. Okay. 栏目. Anything else we need to know about this? Not really. All right. 蓝图. Blueprint. You can probably guess what it means. Blueprint. 工程师向我们展示了未来城市发展的蓝图. Yep, it's literally blueprint. Blueprint. Yep, it's the same as English. I don't think there's anything else to say, really. All right. You know lanya, literally Bluetooth. lanya, lanya. 蓝色的牙齿 lanya, Bluetooth. Okay. 滥用. Okay, 滥用. So lan is often used in words that pertain to sort of reckless use of something, reckless or overuse or that sort of thing. 滥用. Misuse, abuse, but this sort of thing. Excessive, yeah, overflowing, indiscriminate, yeah. 他滥用职权, so like misuse of his job rights, something like the power of his office. 为自己谋私利，最终被开除了。You're fired. You're fired. Where's Mr. Burns? Sorry, I got Mr. Burns. You're fired. Oh, you're fired. You're fired. Okay. 被开除了。被开除了。开除了 is fired or expelled. 开除了. Such a, yeah. 开除了 from a school or from blah blah blah. 滥用职权. Okay. 滥用, misuse, abuse. What else do we need to know? Yeah, the other key word is 泛滥. 泛滥. So this is more like overflowing, right? So overflowing here. 泛滥. So 泛滥is like there's just too much X. It's to the point where it's problematic. 泛滥. 将有大雨，有些地方会泛滥成灾。Okay, so this is literally talking about water. It's inundated with water to the point where it becomes a disaster. 泛滥成灾. All right, 大雨. Okay, 恒河. Oh, this is a permanent river? Oh no, 恒河, Ganges. All right, I didn't know that. When the Ganges overflows, 泛滥时造成严重损害. All right. But it's not just water. You can be 泛滥 with counterfeit products or something like this. What's counterfeit products? 虚假, I don't know. Yeah, okay. 房地产广告虚假泛滥. So, 虚假广告的泛滥. So inundated with fake adverts. 泛滥. Actually, we'll probably get to that. 泛滥. Yeah. I'm putting the cart before the horse. All right. Anyway, 滥用. The misuse of something. It's being used inappropriately. And this is quite a negative word. All right. So, low. I do not know. I do not recognize this character. I recognize this character. Low. I don't know. 连续多日的暴雨导致农田严重受涝. I think this might be silt or something like this. 收成大减 flooded 涝. Something's going on. 涝. I guess I just didn't know this character. 涝. It looks vaguely familiar though. 雨水过多而淹了庄稼. Okay. So excessive rain flooding crops. 涝害. So let's look at excessive rain flooded crops. Those are some flooded crops due to excessive rain. 涝害. 洪涝. 洪 I know. 洪涝. This is the one we get taught is hong. That is looks very much like excessive rain. 洪涝. Hong Lao. So this is flood prevention. Hong Lao. Hong Lao. Well, that didn't work over there, did it? Hong Lao. How do you prevent floods? You need engineering projects. Hong Lao. All right. Hong Lao. And Lao Zai. So a flood disaster. Lao Zai. Yep. That's a flood. Lao Zai. All right. And number 2, 雨太大而积在田地里的雨水。排涝. What is 排涝? I don't really see the difference. 排涝. To drain flooded fields. So the 排 is the drain. So where are the fields? I'm pining for the fields. All right, so like this, and you need to drain those fields. Let's drain those fields. Those fields look like they could use a drainage. Use some drainage. All right. All right. Lao. Actually, while we're here, is it in the corpus? Because I must have seen it. If it's, I included all the HSK characters. 雨季防涝. Rainy season prevent rain. 雨季防涝. What if I put that? 雨季防涝. There it is. 雨季防涝. What's that? Where is Lao? Is it just in the title? 雨季防涝. 形成洪涝. Okay, 但是如果雨量过大，形成洪涝，就会大大增加带来灾害的概率。Alright. Anything else? 洪涝灾害而来，比如洪涝灾害易引起饮水源污染，血灾区感染性腹泻。I don't recognize that character. 地理 dysentery. Okay, that hasn't come up in my studies. Dysentery. 伤寒甲肝等. 甲肝 is this hepatitis A? So it literally says like A liver. It's like liver A. So you're meant to get the A. So presumably there's an 乙肝加乙丙肝. Wait, really? Oh, there is 丙肝, but also 丙肝. Hepatitis C biscuits. It's the same pronunciation, right? 丙肝. Yeah. I'm going to think of that every time I eat biscuits from now on. Bingo. It's the hepatitis monster. All right. Well, all right. Let's get back on track. Lao. All right. Lao is to dredge, such as you're in water and you're dredging fish or dredging silt or the bottom of the ocean or whatever. Lao, fish dredge up. 渔民用网从河里捞上来两条大鱼. Not very many. Lao. Yeah, so usually it's like okay, like this. Lao. So they're catching fish. Okay, 海底捞. But before we get 海底捞, let's do 海底捞针. 海底捞针. So 海底捞针 is the Chinese equivalent to a needle in a haystack. 海底捞针 or 大海捞针. Yeah, to find a needle in a haystack. Okay, so it's a verb. 海底捞针. So seafloor 捞针, dredge for a needle like this. So you're netting, fishing up a needle at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, 海底捞针. So what was it? 大海捞针 is the other one. 大海捞针. All right. Now, 海底捞 is also a hot pot. 海底捞 hot pot? Yeah. It's a chain store in hot pot. All right. Anyway, you can go there and have hot pot. 海底捞. And I presume the name comes from 海底捞针, the Chengyu. All right. Lao. There's a mountain near Qingdao, or Laoshan. Is it Laoshan? Oh, it's a different character. Laoshan? Okay, that's a different character. I didn't actually go there. I went to go there once, but there was a typhoon and it was closed. How do you close a mountain? I don't know, but you do. Laoshan? Different character. All right. Lao, first tone. Fish dredge up. All right. Lao, anything else we need to know? Lao. Lao yu bu. Okay, let's put these examples in here. Lao yu. Lao yu. All right. So this is, you're using nets and things like that. Okay. Lao yu. Sorry, Lao yu. Bu lao. Bu lao. Bu lao. Presumably it's the same thing. Oh, this is a much larger scale, isn't it? Bu lao. Da hai lao zhen. All right. So there's a second one. Lao min yu. Lao min yu. Lao min yu. Oh, it's not very image worthy. Maybe I'm going to go over here and get away from politics. So dredge up reputation. Lao wai kuai. What is wai kuai? I didn't even know that word. Wai kuai. Lao wai kuai. Oh, is this like your side hustle? Wai kuai, extra income. Lao wai kuai. All right. And 一把捞住它. Oh, this is 方言. Control la huna. All right. Yeah, I don't care. All right. Mostly it pertains to getting fish out of the ocean or something figurative. All right. Lao bar. I don't know. It sounds like an old partner. I don't know this one. 张爷爷每天傍晚都陪着他的老伴儿在公园散步. Oh, sounds like it's his wife. Husband or wife of an elderly couple. 老伴儿. All right. Lao. It's not in the dictionary. 老伴儿. All right. 老伴儿. 老伴. Yeah, don't get your tones wrong here and don't say 老板. 老板. 老伴. Not, yeah, anyway, let's move on. 老大. I'm not sure. 在咱们团队里，老大说了算，大家都听他的。老大。So this represents the most senior person in the group. 老大。团队. This is a team, such as a workplace. Leader of the group. 老大. How come I don't know these words? This is like 老 and 大 are both very simple characters. 老大. 年老. Okay. 少壮不努力. 老大徒伤悲. Whatever. I don't think I care. Let's move on. 称排行第一的人, 老大, person in front. 方言船上的船主也泛指船夫. Okay, 船老大, like a captain of a boat. All right. And 老大很非常, 老大吃惊, 心中老大不快. But what's the leader of the group one? It didn't have that one, did it? All right. Maybe it's just another word for boss kind of thing. 唠叨. 唠叨. This is Is it nitinatta or nag? Maybe nag. 妈妈虽然有点唠叨 nag, chatter away, chatter, chatter, chatter. All right, then 每一句都是为了我好，为了我好。All right, nattering away, natter. Okay, so this is definitely for nagging, right? So I'm imagining a child, their mother's like nagging. You didn't put your clothes away. When are you gonna clean your room? All right, so nag, 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 nag. And yeah. Okay, 每一句话都是为了我好. It's for my own good. Yeah. When are you gonna learn to cook dinner? I don't know. What do parents do? 牢固, 牢固. So 牢 means firm and unchanging. 固 also kind of means firm and unchanging. 牢 firm, secure. 固 yeah, hard, strong, solid, sure. Yeah, 牢固. 这座桥的建筑建筑结构非常牢固. Okay, so it's referring to a physical item like the 建筑结构 the structure. It's structurally solid. 历经百年风雨依然完好. Yeah, 牢固. What things can be 牢固? I'm going to put 很牢固. What is 很牢固? 他们能轻易的延展到基因村长 Okay, so 他们很牢固 that didn't help. All right. 这些类型的压制木板不是很牢固. So those are not very strong, not very solid. 这里很牢固的联系 a tight connection. So this is more figurative, secure connection. All right, 牢固. 老化, adjective 化. Adjective 化 is a verb meaning to become more adjective. So adjective 化, 老化, it'll be to become old or age. So 设备老化, becoming outdated. Okay. Or aging of a person, population, material. 工厂的生产效率越来越低了. Right, as the equipment ages. Yeah, 老化. Is that really a word? Yeah, the dictionary basically says this. 橡胶、塑料等在光、热、空气、机械力等的作用下变得黏软或硬脆. So it's just material physically aging. And number 2 is 年龄老或变老. So old or becoming old. 知识陈旧或变陈旧. So knowledge is outdated or becoming outdated. Okay, 领导班子年龄老化. I guess that's just old. Anyway, 牢记. Yeah, 牢记. So 记 is to remember. 牢 we saw it here. 牢记 firmly remember. 我会牢记老师的教诲. 教诲 is a kind of lesson you get in class. Not necessarily like the hypotenuse is that kind of lesson. It's a lesson in the sense of some sort of long-term admonishment, I don't know, counsel, teachings. I don't think it's just like, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. I don't think it's like that. Okay. 我们牢记老师的教诲，努力学习，回报社会. All right. So I will firmly remember my teacher's admonishment to study hard and repay society. So Yeah, so I went to university. I did my undergraduate and PhD at Monash University. This is Sir John Monash, and he has this quote. Oh, well, you meant to 牢记 this quote. Okay. Where's the full quote, though? I want the full quote. Where's the rest of the quote? There. Adopt as your fundamental creed that you will equip yourself for life, not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community. Yeah, this one. This is Sir John Monash, who founded Monash University. All right. So how would you translate this? This isn't 牢记, but it's something you should 牢记, equip yourself for life, not solely for your own benefit, benefit of the whole community. Yeah. Yeah, so John Monash had something like a whole bunch of different degrees. Yeah, it was like a large number of degrees. Age of 30, gained his Bachelor of Arts, Master's of Science, Doctor of Law, Doctor of Engineering, Doctor of Civil Law, Doctor of Law. Yeah, that's John Monash. He also was a soldier. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, university takes its name from Sir John Monash. All right, 牢记. So 牢记, you should equip yourself for life, not just for, let me see if I remember, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of future generations. Did I get it right? Not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community. All right, 劳驾. Yeah, as far as I know, this is just like, excuse me, and some people say 劳驾. There's 20 other ways of saying it. 劳驾，请问，这附近有地铁站吗？ Yeah, 劳驾. Yeah, I usually just go 不好意思 or 打扰你 or something like this. There's like 20 other ways of saying it. 劳驾. Why is it 劳驾? I don't know. 劳 is labor, and 驾 is to drive a car. I got nothing. Honestly, it's pretty rare. I think most people just say, I don't know, 不好意思 or 你好. No, maybe not 你好. Maybe 打扰你了 or just ask. Yeah, so the dictionary says, what's it say? 客套话用于请别人做事或让路，劳驾. Okay, the dictionary says 劳驾把报纸递给我. Excuse me. Okay, so in English you'd add a 请, you'd add a please. But in this example, the 劳驾 kind of is the please, I guess. And then you give an imperative. You know the concept of an imperative? Like an order. Imperative. So when something's phrased in the imperative, it says this one. So it's like you're giving an order or an instruction. So maybe your teacher might phrase things in the imperative. Do your homework, right? Yeah, this is the imperative. Yeah, so it's very rude in English to phrase things in the imperative. So usually you go, would you mind doing blah, blah, blah? Or like there's like 20 different ways of phrasing something similar. Oh, could you give me the time, please? Something like this. So you don't phrase it in the imperative. Anyway, so the dictionary's example was 劳驾把报纸递给我. So 劳驾, you stick beforehand and then you phrase something in the imperative. Yeah. 劳驾请让开一点. Okay, so you can add the 请 as well. Here they added 请问. May I ask? All right. 牢牢, I don't know. But if 牢 means firm, then 牢牢 probably is an adverb that means very firm or something like this. 他把钱包牢牢地抓在手里，生怕被人偷走。也牢牢。牢牢. Hold on, I just noticed something. 唠叨. I'm getting my tone wrong here, aren't I? 唠叨，唠叨。Okay, 妈妈虽然有点唠叨，唠叨，唠叨. I've been getting that wrong for a long time, eh? 唠叨. All right. 劳累. Or is it 劳累? 劳累. I don't know off the top of my head. 劳 pertains to labor or work that is labor-like. Yeah, 累 or 累. Probably 累, tired from labor. 长期的劳累使他看起来比实际年龄老了许多. Okay, it feels like it means the tiredness that one gets by doing labor. Worn out, or the toil. I don't think, is it a verb? I better look it up actually. This is relatively fresh. 劳累. 劳累. It is an adjective. All right, I wasn't going for adjective. Got to be a noun or a verb. Adjective. 由于过多的劳动而使人感到疲惫，没有力气。So 劳动, so your excessive labor and it's caused someone to feel 疲惫, tired, fatigued, worn out, and without energy. 没有力气。他劳累了一辈子. That's a verb. Come on. 劳累了一辈子。刚刚退休。Maybe it's very flexible. All right. 老人家. Old folks home? I don't know. Polite word for so 人家 is a word. This is a pronoun, right? 人家, this one. So 人家got three different meanings. It can mean oneself, it can mean someone else, and it can mean people in general. Three different meanings. Pronouns. One time I got my nails done, and the person there referred to me as 人家, and that caught me by surprise. That was the first time I got 人家. I was like, oh, all right. So she referred to me as 人家. Yeah. All right. So 老人家, but old woman or man. All right. I didn't get 老人家. I just got 人家. All right. 老人家. Is it in the dictionary? 老外, 老太, 老师. No, not in the dictionary. Right, what's going on here? 老人家是对老年人的尊称. Okay, so maybe it is just 老 and 人家. Oh, sorry, like 人家 is this pronoun thing. Maybe. I presume that's what it is, because it doesn't really make sense if 家 means house. 也可用于尊称自己或对方的父母. All right. 老人家. Grand old man. The grand old Duke of York. Okay. 这儿有可怜的老人家. All right. So it's like an old man or something. Oh, or an old woman in this case. 他不喜欢别人把我当老人家看. Oh, 我不喜欢. So I don't like people thinking of me as an old person. 不要伤我老人家的心. Don't break me as an old man or woman's heart. All right. All right. I feel really tired. Maybe I started the video. Anyway, 牢骚. I don't know. 牢骚. Sao is used in the word 骚扰. 骚扰. Harass. 牢骚. I don't know. 他满腹牢骚，抱怨了 一整天的工作安排. So it's full of grumbles. Is this grumbles? 牢骚? Discontent. The winter of our discontent. 牢骚. All right, 牢骚. It is a noun. 心中烦闷不满的情绪. Discontent. 牢骚满腹. Oh, it's a good collocation apparently. 发牢骚. Oh, I do know that one. 发牢骚. 发牢骚. So it's to express your grumbles. To whine. Oh, are we grumbling? Are we grumbling? We got the grumbles. We got the grumbles. 牢骚. All right, and the number 2 is a verb. 说抱怨的话. All right. So it's very close to just grumble. 牢骚了半天, 有什么用? Grumbling for half a day. Not literally interpreted. What's the point? 牢骚. What is it good for? 牢骚 is for venting. 劳务. 劳务. It's the first time I've encountered it, but so presumably it's labor work. It's the duties or work you need to do that have a form of labor. 这家公司最近需要招聘大量劳务派遣人员. 劳务. No. Service done for goods and services. What? 劳务. Labor service. What does that mean? Service, work done for money, services, goods and services. 以活劳动形式为他人提供某种特殊实用价值的劳动. So this is this one, service. All right. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Like that. What did the AI give us? That wasn't very good. 劳务. 目前劳务市场 the labor market 上仅有一些亮点. Oh, we studied that one. 亮点 bright spots. Highlights. Yeah, all right, let's move on. 小规模纳税人销售货物或者应税劳务的. What's 应税? 产品和劳务. So product, goods and services, is that right? 产品 is goods, 劳务 services. Okay, so maybe I should put those together. Goods and services. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. All right, we get the rough idea. 老乡. 老乡 is your like hometown, right? No, I always get this one wrong. There's 2 of them and I always get it wrong. What's the mnemonic? 老家. 老家 is your hometown, is it? All right, and 老乡. 老家 hometown, 老乡 is someone from your hometown. All right. 在异国他乡. I've encountered this before. So this is E is different as opposed to same. I'm really clever. It's different country. Ta is also different here. Different town. So foreign names, places. All right. 异国他乡遇到老乡. So you run into your countrymen. 两人激动的握手拥抱. Yeah, I occasionally did this. I was in, I think it was Brussels, and I met people from Australia who were attending some sort of heavy metal concert in Brussels. And I remember once I was in England and I ran into someone from Australia who not only was from Melbourne, but from my suburb in Melbourne. So when I put my address on there was a booking into a hotel. So I put my address on the hotel form, and it's like, oh, I used to live there. I was like, what? It was a really, really specific place to live. I very much doubt anyone would know this place, unless you're from Melbourne. All right. 老乡. All right. In China, I've almost never run into anyone from Australia. So in the city where I live, it hasn't happened. In Beijing, I don't believe it happened. Yeah. Oh, a long time ago, I met a friend who was in Beijing at the time, but I really went out of my way to meet him. Anyway, 老字号. Let me do this one. 老字号. We did this one. That was number 1. Ah, remember we did it in the last video. It was a time-honored brand. 他家老字号餐馆开业已经100多年了，生意依然兴隆。Alright, so business is still booming. It's a time-honored brand, like usually from generation to generation. Alright, I'm really tired. I'm going to have to edit the video to fussing around. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, and edit your own videos, and I will see you in subsequent videos. TTFN!